Today, Kevin and I have a huge review for you from, these are seasonal items from the Target Bakery. We have the hot cocoa brownie bites. We have the mini donuts. We have frosted sugar cookies.
These are hot cocoa frosted cookies and the gingerbread frosted cookies.
And then we have cake pops. We have a chocolate cake pop. What's this? A hot chocolate cake pop.
A vanilla, which we'll probably do first. And then the peppermint.
Yeah,
peppermint.
Peppermint too. So
and you only get one in a package, so just know there's not two right there.
Well, these for one cake pop, it's $1.99. You're paying $2 for one cake pop, so we'll see if it's worth it. And let me give you the other prices right now. Kevin's going to give you the other prices. I wrote them down. Kevin's going to do that.
All right, the brownies were $7.99.
These brownies, $7.99.
Yeah. The gingerbread, the donuts, and the hot cocoa cookies were all $4.99.
Okay.
And then just the frosted cookies were $4.49.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say Kevin can't rate his own rating.
Well,
but there was a lot on there.
There was, and I didn't know what I called them.
So yeah, so we decided to do these in one big video. So it's gonna be a longer video. So get ready, but we'll try to move through things quickly. But there's just a lot of seasonal stuff to try, and so we're not going to be trying. You know, normally we would do like all the cake pops or all the. That's not how we're going to do it this time, because I want to start out with the vanilla cake pop, because that seems like it would be the plainest thing here. So vanilla cake pop, it's 1.3 ounces, 38 grams. Again, all of these are seasonal, limited. It says one cake pop, 38 grams, is 160 calories. Now, these, they do have larger packages of cake pops in like the bakery area. We don't have a bakery at our store, so it's like between the meat and the cheese, there are tables. And
there's baked goods on this.
Well, really, it's, I guess, between the yogurt and the cheese and the meat. And so these were not even there, though. These were on the side of an end cap. It was a very random spot that I've never seen them put this kind of thing before, but that's where the cake pops were.
I'd say they're just trying to find room for anything right now.
Uh-huh. That is a complete waste of $1.99.
There's no flavor or anything.
Complete waste.
I think Play-Doh has more flavor than that.
I do too. You are, and have we ever tasted Play-Doh? I have. It's very salty. Yeah, smells wonderful. It's a complete waste of money. It does have a vanilla flavor, but it's not a good vanilla flavor.
No, that's the thing.
It's like vanilla without the sweetness. You know how when you're growing up and you start baking, your mom always tells you, oh, you don't want to drink that by itself, because you take the lid off the vanilla and it smells wonderful. And they're like, mom's like, oh no, you don't want to drink that by itself because it's really bad. That's kind of like what that is. It's the vanilla without any sweetness at all.
It's not good.
You don't want that.
I do have to say the texture's not as bad as some, but it's just like it's really more of a cookie dough texture than anything. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like a cookie dough without the sugary good flavor.
It's unbaked. Yes, it's unbaked cookie dough.
Yeah,
yes.
That's the texture.
I didn't even
it's not like cake that's been baked and smushed up in a cake ball. The cake pop, that's what some of them are.
I didn't mention the texture because I just assume, I should not assume that people have ever eaten a cake pop. Yes, that one, you're right. It is like unbaked cookie dough to me.
I think these are the same thing.
I think they are too, but I wanted to just make sure.
Yeah, they're the exact same.
So we get 12 mini donuts, 8 ounces, 227 grams.
They smell like those donuts you get in a package, the little tube.
Oh,
powder donuts.
Okay.
They smell like that.
It says 4 servings in the container, 3 donuts, 57 grams is 230 calories. These are a product of Canada.
Let's try green one. I'll eat the red one.
Okay. Wonder if the cake pops are from Canada. Canada. I like that.
So they're not baking these in-house anyway. They're getting them in frozen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad donut. It's a very plain donut, but it's not bad.
You know what? I like that and I'm impressed. I would rather have those than the packages you're talking about.
Yeah, the little
than
tubes.
the sleeve.
Yeah.
I would much rather have these because I like the sweetness.
They tend to leave a little greasy feel in your mouth too. These don't.
I think these are really tender, as you say. I think they're tender, and I think they have the perfect amount of sweetness to them.
Yeah, they're nice.
And I would buy donuts like this. I'm never expecting to be like impressed, but I'm impressed with
No, sometimes we've got them like that, and they're really dense and hard. These are very fluffy.
Okay.
Like soft, like
These-
almost pillow.
I have a question before we move on. Did you have any dye flavor?
No.
Okay, because
honestly, the coating on there really didn't add anything at all.
so let's try this red. The red and the green, they're gonna be sugar cookies. It's just, and if you're interested, they had these in minis. So if you have to take them to like a school or something like that, if you want more, then they do have the little mini cookies. So these are just frosted sugar cookies. And it says there's 10 servings in the container. One cookie, 38 grams, is 150 calories. And I'm wondering, these absolutely have red food coloring. So if your school is funny about that or whatever, I don't know what the rules are these days because we don't have kids in school. But if they care about stuff like that, you won't be able to take these anyway.
Kind of reminds me of the cake pop a little bit, except it's got more of a chemical flavor. I taste the red dye on that one. It's almost bitter.
I do a little, but
Yeah.
it's not like you.
No, it's really bitter.
I'm definitely getting that Loft House sugar cookie flavor.
Tasty.
That flour, I'm getting that flour flavor, but I like the sweetness of it. I would prefer probably not to get red and green just because you do get a little bit of that dye flavor that I don't in their regular cookies. But it doesn't bother me enough to not get another one. Like I would eat more of them for sure. It doesn't bother me that much.
Well, I don't like these kind of sugar cookies anyway. These are a Loft House cookie.
That's what they are.
They can be made
Yes.
by the same people.
Yeah.
Literally.
Loft House, Kimberly's Bakehouse or Bake Shop or whatever, same thing. Okay.
They're just very plain. I don't know. I guess if you like a plainer cookie, I want something more exciting in a cookie.
Okay, now this is the chocolate cake pop. So I'm curious how the chocolate and the hot chocolate's gonna differ. This is 150 calories for one. The hot chocolate is 150 calories for one.
Kind of fell apart. So
I wonder what the difference in ingredients is. I mean, there's so many ingredients. This is one of those to be continued ingredients. It starts here and it goes all
there's
the
a
way.
lot of ingredients. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, a cake wouldn't have that many ingredients in it.
Oh, that tastes like a chocolate snack cake.
Like a Galaxy brownie or something. No, it reminds me more of a brownie flavor.
Like a Little Debbie brownie. Kevin said Galaxy. He means
Not Galaxy,
cosmic.
cosmic. Yeah. I always say Galaxy. It's cosmic.
I actually think a cosmic brownie is better than that. I don't.
They're
It's
similarly
okay.
bad in different ways.
It tastes like it tastes cheap,
Yeah, it's not very good.
but I think I think a cosmic brownie tastes cheap,
They're awful.
and they're pasty, and that has that same pastiness.
Yeah, I don't like the texture or the flavor.
I don't think that is the worst cake pop I've ever had.
No.
By far, it's not the worst. I think Walmart are some of the worst I've had.
Yeah,
they're
they're pretty
really, really bad. And I think it has to be kids who are buying them over and over again just because they don't know. They're asking mom and dad to get them. Please get these.
You never know.
You never know. Some adults might like them. It's not bad. It just tastes like that cheap brownie. I agree with you.
But the texture is, again, cookie dough.
So how is that chocolate gonna differ from hot chocolate? And look, they made the stick red so that they know in-house, hey, these are the hot chocolate. Put those in the hot chocolate bag.
I do have to say, I don't like the texture of a cake pop because I don't like that mushed up cake texture. These are different.
These are like, these aren't,
literally they're like cookie dough.
They're like cookie dough. They're like the edible cookie dough that you get in a tub. That's the texture of these. This is not like cake.
No.
No actual cake was used for these.
Mm-mm. There's a little bit of different flavor.
It took me a minute, but I did get it. Honestly, it has a little bit of a marshmallow flavor.
Maybe.
I think they've added, and who would know in this huge list, but to me, it takes a minute to get there, but it does have a little bit of marshmallow flavor in it, and that would represent the marshmallows in a hot chocolate. I absolutely get the difference.
Of a toasty kind of flavor, which could be the marshmallow.
Yeah, you can tell the difference between the two.
There's definitely a difference in flavor, and I like the hot cocoa and the hot chocolate one better.
I do too. Between the two, I would rather have. I like that little bit of a marshmallow flavor.
I mean, I'm not buying either one of them, but that one's better.
Okay, so now we have hot cocoa cookies, and that's how they look.
On the same base though.
Okay, and I am not naive enough to believe that there's a special company making these for Favorite Day. Do I think these are the same cookies you get everywhere that come out of the same? Yes, I do. These are those cookies. They're those cookies.
They sure seem like it.
Kimberly's Loft House. Okay, so one cookie's 150 calories, you get 10.
Either that or they've got each other's recipes. The frosting part's okay. That cookie's just as bland and plain.
You know, I think for the first time ever, I'm getting what you're getting with these cookies. Because normally, I don't taste the cookie itself that strong. Because normally the frosting is sweet enough to hide the cookie a little bit. I always taste the flour, always. But not to this extent. This tastes like a raw sugar cookie dough.
Not a good one either.
But with mainly flour and less sugar, not sugar, less sugar.
These are not sweet cookies.
Just flour.
The frosting's the only place you get the sweetness from.
I really do taste that that raw dough more in these than I think any other flavor I've ever had.
But when I'm eating the frosting, I actually like the frosting. The frosting's got a nice chocolate flavor, but it's way overwhelmed by the cookie itself.
I would not get those hot cocoa again. And I think between those cookies and that the cake pop, I'd rather have the cake pop.
What you saying?
Okay, these are the brownies.
Those
these
have
are
the same sprinkles as that does.
Well, they're hot cocoa brownies.
Yeah, but they must be made by the same people.
I'm sure
they came out of the same factory. They're using the exact same sprinkles.
Yeah, these are hot cocoa brownie bites. You get 16 of them. And these, the little sprinkles, even though this is like sealed, these sprinkles get everywhere, whether they're sealed or not. They are. Okay, so it says 8 servings for the container, 2 brownies, 50 grams is 230 calories. And it's neat how you cut it, just like with the white on one side and the brown on the other.
You're raining sprinkles. That's an okay brownie. It's not bad. It's probably one of the best things here that we've had, except for maybe that's probably my favorite thing here so far, and it's very, very plain. But looking at all the things we've tried so far, that's probably my favorite thing.
It's not mine. I just They have a nice texture. They really do have a nice
And they have a chocolate flavor.
chewy brownie texture, but I don't think they have much flavor.
No, they don't.
They do have a chocolate flavor. They taste like chocolate brownie. I don't get hot cocoa at all with them. No. At least I can say with that cake pop that said hot cocoa, I genuinely got a marshmallow flavor. Yeah. I don't get any of that in that.
I think my problem with the cake pop, though, the reason I say that's not one of my top ones is because it's just, I don't like the texture.
Right.
That much.
Okay, these are frosted gingerbread cookies. Now these are going to be...
These look like flavored cookies.
These are going to be different because they're gingerbread.
Yeah, the actual cookie itself is flavored.
And these are kind of like lumpy bumpy. Like if you're used to seeing the smooth... ooh, they smell like gingerbread. I mean, they're strong. They smell good. Smell them. If you're used to the smooth, like Loft House cookies, these are like lumpy bumpy.
Do you see their little gingerbread sprinkles?
Oh, those are cute. I haven't noticed them before. Those are cute. Okay, so these are 160 calories for one cookie.
You know, I'm smelling that. It smells like an oatmeal cookie.
Will you hand me that knife? I don't need that whole half.
It smells like an oatmeal cookie to me.
It smells like oatmeal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot I've been cutting them in half and a half. Sorry.
That's okay.
That still reminds me of an oatmeal cookie, like an oatmeal raisin cookie.
I like it. I like the ginger. It is a strong ginger. You need to like ginger a lot to like these in particular. Some ginger is just stronger than others. This is strong. But I do think it's very chewy. I think it would be great with a glass of milk if you like drinking milk with a cold glass of milk because all that sugar is it's so sweet.
The frosting's pretty sweet.
But I do like the ginger.
I say they remind me of a cookie only because the spices are really strong. Like a oatmeal cookie for me, I like the cinnamon in them. Cinnamon in them. This that one has a lot of ginger, so it kind of reminds me of that. It doesn't have the texture of it at all. It's a very dense, kind of chewy cookie.
It's chewy. Yeah, that's what I said. It's chewy.
It's kind of dense too.
Okay, the last thing we have is a peppermint cake pop, and this is the stick is pink and red, which I like that. It's 150 calories. Peppermint. And again, you can already tell this is not cake texture.
No. I like the little candies.
Yeah, you don't always get that with peppermint stuff. The little pieces of like candy cane.
A little crunch to it.
I like that a lot.
The chocolate's a little different. You don't really taste the chocolate a lot. It's mostly the candy cane.
It's peppermint.
No.
I actually really like that cake.
I do too.
I think they did a great job.
And I can live with the texture.
Okay, here's what I personally would never get the hot cocoa cookies again.
No.
I would never get the hot cocoa brownies again because they're plain.
I would eat the hot cocoa brownies.
What I would buy, what stands out to me from this review, I thought the donuts were good.
Donuts are good. They're just kind of a plain donut.
The donuts are really good. I think if you like gingerbread, very good. I like this peppermint cake pop. I like the hot chocolate cake pop. The vanilla was nothing.
No.
Nothing.
You're wasting your calories.
You're wasting your $2.
Well, the frosted sugar cookie was very, for me, it was very bitter from the donut.
Yeah, and some people will get that and some people won't. I would just rather, I don't mind them. I would just rather get one that had a different color.
The hot cocoa sugar cookies were just...
Okay, but if you had to pick a number one, if they all cost
probably
the same
the gingerbread cookie.
Okay.
Or the hot cocoa brownies. One of those two would be those would be the only two I'd buy out of this whole bunch.
Or the hot cocoa brownies?
Yeah, those two you got stacked there.
Yeah, and the texture was good for I'm not about that like you
The hot cocoa brownie though, the only thing with that my own caveat to that is they're very plain. But as far as compared to other things here, I like them better than they're more edible to me than other things.
Right.
The donuts were okay, they were just very plain too.
But it's sweet. It's just plain, but it's
okay.
sweet. There was nothing wrong with them, and they were fresh tasting. I would probably pick the mini donuts out of everything,
Oh, really?
just because it's just a basic flavor
That's
that
true.
I'm not. Because I really do love this peppermint. They nailed that candy cane. It's so good. But I'm not going to want candy cane all the time. Whereas I could eat those donuts all the time, and I guarantee you they have those around year round and just
Yeah.
in different colors. So that's something you could get all the time, and it would be a dependable thing for you. Whereas this is truly seasonal. So I know this has been a big video, but I will have lots of pictures for you at the end. If you're interested in calories, nutritional information, any of that, I will have it for you at the end of the video. Just get ready to pause. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.